Theo and the Curse of Medusa. In a small ancient village nestled at the edge of a vast and mysterious forest, there lived a curious and adventurous young boy named Theo. Theo was known for his boundless curiosity and insatiable thirst for knowledge. The villagers often warned him about the dangers that lurked in the forest, particularly the legend of Medusa, the serpent-haired gorgon whose gaze could turn anyone to stone. Despite the warnings, Theo was fascinated by the tales of Medusa. He spent countless hours reading old scrolls and listening to stories from the village elder, who spoke of Medusa's tragic past and the power she wielded. One day, Theo decided that he would venture into the forest to uncover the truth about Medusa and, if possible, find a way to end her curse. Armed with a polished bronze shield, a gift from his father, and a satchel filled with supplies, Theo set out on his journey. The forest was dense and foreboding, with twisted trees and shadows that seemed to whisper secrets. As he ventured deeper, Theo encountered various magical creatures, some friendly and others not so much. Along the way, he befriended a wise old owl named Athena, who agreed to guide him through the forest in exchange for his promise to help Medusa. Athena led Theo to the entrance of a magical, labyrinthine cave where Medusa was said to dwell. The air was thick with tension, and Theo's heart pounded with a mix of fear and excitement. He held up his shield, using its reflective surface to navigate the winding tunnels without risking a direct glance at the gorgon. Finally, Theo arrived at a vast chamber illuminated by an eerie green glow. In the center stood Medusa, her serpentine hair writhing and her eyes glowing with a mixture of sadness and anger. Theo took a deep breath and called out to her.
"Medusa," he said, his voice steady despite his fear. "I have come not to fight you, but to understand your plight and seek a way to lift your curse."
Medusa, surprised by the boy's bravery and sincerity, she had grown accustomed to warriors seeking her destruction. Slowly, she began to tell her story. She spoke of how she had once been a beautiful maiden, cursed by the goddess Athena for a transgression she had not committed willingly. Her transformation into a gorgon was a punishment she had endured for centuries, living in isolation and fear.
Moved by her tale, Theo promised to help her.
Athena, the owl, revealed that the curse could be broken only by the tears of a creature of pure heart, combined with the light of a rare lunar flower that bloomed once every decade on the highest peak of the forest. Determined, Theo set out to find the flower, guided by Athena. The journey to the peak was treacherous. Theo faced numerous challenges, including treacherous cliffs, fierce storms, and mythical beasts. Yet, with Athena's guidance and his own unwavering determination, he finally reached the peak and found the luminous flower bathed in moonlight. Carefully, he plucked it and made his way back to Medusa's cave. In the chamber, under the watchful eyes of the gorgon and the owl, Theo combined the flower with a drop of his own tears, created from the empathy he felt for Medusa's suffering. As the mixture touched Medusa, a radiant light enveloped her, and her serpentine hair transformed back into flowing locks. Her eyes, no longer cursed, were filled with gratitude. The curse was broken. Medusa, now free from her monstrous form, thanked Theo and Athena. She decided to leave the cave and start anew, living among the villagers who, over time, came to accept her as one of their own. Theo returned to his village a hero, not for slaying a monster, but for showing compassion and understanding. His adventure became a celebrated tale, a story of bravery, empathy, and the power of breaking curses not with swords, but with kindness. And thus, the legend of Theo and Medusa was passed down through generations, a testament to the idea that even the most fearsome of beings could be saved with a pure heart and an open mind.